All right, so you've had time to write your hypothesis, and if you look at your worksheet, your teacher's going to work with you as you go through this. You have some questions to answer before we do the activity, some questions to answer during the activity, and some after. But you definitely got to keep track of your data. And so if you look on the back of your paper, there is a chart there that you can keep track of your data. And part of the fun of this is kind of guessing, using your prior knowledge, how many cranks you think it's going to take in order to move this brick forward, and then how far it's going to move. All right? So we're going to get the demo set up on the table here. We have our brick on this end. Underneath it is a rubber mat. We have our ruler taped on the side, and connecting our brick to our crank is a bungee cord. There's also a cable that comes out of the crank, because that's how the crank works. It comes with a cable. So the cable is going to pull the bungee cord, and when we get that stress build up, just like a rubber band, kind of stresses it, tearing tension, like a tug of war. And so it's going to be like a tug of war. So we have tension building up in the bungee cord, and then suddenly, when it reaches the point where it can't go any farther, it's either going to have to break the bungee cord or move the brick. I've got my goggles on, but I'm hoping we're just going to move the brick. So let's give it a shot. Now, it's going to be a little bit noisy here because we have to crank. Okay? So the noise is going to be just like this. Okay? And you might see that I have tension on the line. So Mrs. Lamb is going to be, she's my photographer for the day, and we're trying to get it so that you can get a good picture. Mrs. Lamb, what do you think? Do you need to pick it up and just hold it? Okay? Mrs. Lamb is not going to move the same way as the robot does. So, all right. So now we can not worry about moving quite so much. All right. So we've put a little tension on the line here. The bungee cord is pulled tight. Can you see that? Do you see how it's off the table a little bit? Here we go. Maybe one more crank. Ooh. Okay. Do you see how there's like some space underneath here? That's because we have tension. All right. So now that we're set, I think that's been about 10 cranks. What do you think?
Yep.
Because I was talking, I forgot to start counting. I'm sure you've counted though. So here we go. So let's say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did you see a move? All right. So let's say 17 cranks. We go to the front of our brick, and we're at 8 centimeters with 17 cranks. So what you're going to do with your teacher is you're going to add that in, that it's 17 cranks and moved 8 centimeters. Total distance is 8 centimeters, and you should have had a guess. So now, that was just one turn. I think you need to decide how many more it's going to take to get it to move and how far it's going to move after that. So have fun doing this demonstration with your class, and have fun enjoying a tension-filled, stressful earthquake movement. Take care.